The Unimog U 4000 is treated like an off-road legend. Portal axles and a flexible frame make it sound almost unstoppable, but which parts of that reputation are actually documented and which disappear when we ask for numbers? Welcome to DecayAudit. On this channel, our job is simple. We put heavy commercial and military vehicle claims under the microscope, check the factory paperwork line by line, and show you exactly what the verified record proves and where the evidence runs cold. By auditing factory documentation against verified records, we separate documented engineering facts from unproven online claims. Every truck has a story, but our job is to find the data behind that story. Let's start with what this truck actually is. In official manufacturer documentation, Mercedes-Benz Defense Trucks places the Unimog Off-Road series inside its high mobility product taxonomy. But when you look at actual hardware, specifications depend heavily on the exact build. For example, at the IDEX 2023 Defense Exhibition in Abu Dhabi, Daimler Truck showcased one specific build, a long-wheelbase Unimog U 4000 military truck. Throughout this review, we keep technical specifications confirmed for that specific IDEX 2023 long-wheelbase U 4000 build separate from general marketing text published for the broader Unimog off-road product family. Why does that distinction matter so much? Because mixing up a specific military showcase build with general product page marketing claims is how technical myths get started. Maintaining clear configuration boundaries ensures every specification remains tied to its original source document. In vehicle auditing, configuration context is everything. A specification confirmed for one military showcase build cannot be assumed for every civilian truck on the road. Under the hood, the IDEX 2023 long-wheelbase U 4000 uses a 4.8-liter ohm 924 LA Euro III inline-four cylinder diesel engine. Factory figures rate this engine at 160 kilowatts, that is 218 horsepower, and 810 Newton-meters of torque. Power moves through a transmission listed in technical data as the UG108 gearbox. The Unimog off-road product page also lists low-range gears for off-road speed adjustment ranging from 1 to 90 kilometers per hour. That is the exact statement in the source. A listed speed adjustment range from 1 to 90 kilometers per hour using low-range gearing. Keeping our analysis grounded in stated numbers ensures we do not project unverified performance claims onto the transmission setup. Precise transmission specifications provide an auditable baseline for vehicle performance. Recording listed transmission gearings allows us to compare factory figures against actual recorded data. What about axles and obstacle clearance? The manufacturer data table confirms the Unimog U 4000 uses portal axles. That same technical table separately lists ground clearance at 420 millimeters under stated 330/580 R20 tire and load conditions. Notice how we state those. Two separate entry lines from the factory table. When crossing water, the U 4000 technical table lists a standard fording capability of 800 millimeters, with an optional factory setup for up to 1,200 millimeters. The factory table also lists a fully integrated tire pressure regulation system as optional equipment. That is the complete claim in the table. CTIS is listed as an optional, fully integrated feature. We record the table listing exactly as written, without projecting unverified operational claims. Documenting listed factory options prevents false assumptions about standard equipment levels. Knowing which features are standard versus optional helps clarify factory build variations. Underneath the body, frame design is a key topic in expedition literature. Mercedes-Benz describes the Unimog off-road series as having a welded, heavy-duty, torsionally flexible frame. The manufacturer specification also lists integrated three-point mountings for bodies, engine, gearbox, and cab suspensions. On the driveline side, Mercedes-Benz describes the Unimog off-road as having a thrust-tube protected powertrain. Those three items, a welded flexible frame, integrated three-point mountings, and thrust-tube powertrain protection, are recorded here strictly as factory technical descriptions. We state the factory text without inventing unquoted mechanical functions, structural stress limits, or internal torque ratings. Sticking strictly to published descriptions keeps our audit factual and defensible. When an OEM describes structural features, we record those exact words without inventing unbacked engineering claims. Now let's look at extreme environment testing. A published report states that an Unimog took part in winter testing near the Arctic Circle alongside other Mercedes-Benz vehicles, including the Zetros, Iconic, and E-Arox 400. A published report from European Defense Review states that this defense vehicle winter program comprehensively tested traction, driving stability on icy roads, low temperature capability, and winter operational reliability. But look closely at the source boundary. EDR is an editorial publication covering a multi-vehicle fleet test program. The report describes fleet-level testing across several truck models. It does not provide individual -40-degree chamber test sheets or isolated stability metrics specifically for the Unimog. Furthermore, because EDR magazine is the single publishing outlet for this account, it represents one fleet-level article rather than multiple independent test certificates. Separating fleet-level trial context from single vehicle certification is essential for an accurate audit. Examining publication sources prevents misinterpreting general media articles as technical test certificates. Media coverage provides useful context, but it does not replace official laboratory test certificates. What about long-term maintenance and factory support? In logistics documentation, Mercedes-Benz Defense Truck states that it offers integrated product support, integrated logistics support, and contractor logistics support capabilities over the vehicle's planned service life. For maintenance intervals, Mercedes-Benz states that the Unimog off-road has extended maintenance intervals of up to 1,400 hours. That qualifier, up to, is critical. The source does not establish which vehicle builds or operating environments reach that maximum 1,400-hour figure. In addition, the source does not identify which individual maintenance tasks are covered by the maximum interval, and it must not be interpreted as a portal hub oil or seal interval. Evaluating service claims requires careful attention to factory qualifying terms. Reading maintenance qualifiers accurately prevents overstating factory service guarantees. A real engineering audit means calling out what is missing just as clearly as what is proved. When we look at the reviewed source set, several major engineering questions remain open research gaps. First, highway driving and cabin ergonomics. The reviewed source set does not establish cabin noise decibel figures at highway speeds, steering effort numbers, long-distance ride comfort ratings, payload compromises, or daily road trade-offs. Second, portal hub maintenance and component decay. The reviewed source set does not establish portal hub oil change intervals, hub seal wear rates, seal leakage frequency under thermal cycling, or shop labor times for hub servicing. Third, structural chassis limits. While factory pages list a welded flexible frame and three-point mountings, the reviewed source set does not establish numeric frame twist limits in degrees or fatigue limits under dynamic loading. Identifying these open gaps keeps our review objective and transparent. Highlighting missing data ensures viewers know exactly where factory documentation ends and unanswered questions begin. So where does the Unimog U 4000 stand? The reviewed source ledger contains 15 verified claims. The documentation confirms its 4.8-liter ohm 924 LA engine with 160 kilowatts and 810 Newton-meters of torque, portal axles, 420 millimeters of ground clearance, 800 millimeters of standard fording capability, optionally increased to 1,200 millimeters. The UG108 gearbox, low-range speed adjustment from 1 to 90 kilometers per hour. Integrated three-point mountings, a thrust tube protected powertrain, a welded flexible frame, high mobility taxonomy, inclusion in Arctic fleet testing, IPS ILS CLS logistics support, and maintenance intervals of up to 1,400 hours. But keeping our audit honest means admitting that highway noise, daily comfort, and portal hub seal longevity are simply not established by verified documentary evidence. That is how we keep engineering honest. Thank you for watching DecayAudit.